if a company, regardless of the number of reviews they're getting, if a company sees a trend where there's a lot of negative feedback, whether it be product, customer service, anything like that, what do you think they can do to continue collecting reviews? I think a lot of companies say, you know what, this is doing more harm than good. It's actually causing us issues because we're getting negative feedback. People don't like to hear it. But let's say the company is a little bit smarter than that and they say, we want to keep going with the reviews. How do you think they can turn the tide and use those reviews to communicate internally or shift things a little bit to catch back up?
Yeah, that's a tough question. No, like honestly, if you're getting continuously bad reviews, then you might need a stronger shift than just thinking about if reviews are good or not. But no, like honestly, if you get some bad reviews, negative reviews, like we like to compare it with the Harry Potter uh, movies or books, because like if you look at Harry Potter, it's widely accepted that this is like a huge success, made billions of dollars, and went from just a book to movie and now to theme parks and everything, and it's crazy if you think about it. And even Harry Potter gets 1-star reviews on Amazon. And so what that means is not that the book is poorly written or poorly published or anything else. It just means that this book, Harry Potter, is just not the right book for that person. And so its reviews are very often, especially the strong and extreme ones, whether that's positive or negative, they are way more about the person who leave the reviews than about actually the product. Because if we speak about the very extreme positive ones now for a second, you will find reviews where people only like barely speak about the product. They say what an amazing time they had with a certain product. They invited family and friends, and they did that and this, and it's more about their experience that they share. And this is what we know from our customers, that these are the experience or the reviews that they really want to have. If they only say good product, nice quality, thank you, that's it. It's not that great. It's good to have, yeah, but if you really want the juicy ones, the where you can like experience what other people experience, and where customers speaking to their peers, to potential other customers, and that's what make them convincing and increases the conversions through reviews. But to answer your question, first, don't worry, because negative reviews, whether that's about the product quality, the customer support, whatever, they really only say these reviews, not saying you, the business owner, you're a bad person and you should get sued. It only says this product is just not the right product for me. They might use different words, but you can really understand it that way. And with that being said, it's you have in all the review solutions the possibility to hide the ones where like to hide the reviews where you believe this will do harm to your business and this is not appropriate content. Like even if we say like this person can use very mean and very aggressive words that you don't want to be associated with, or that you want other people to read on your website, because they can, like customers have the freedom to like upload any photo they want, use any words they want. And if that's a very angry person by default and more often like a troll, instead of like a good and has legit feedback, negative feedback, then you can always hide this. There's no rule that says you have to publish everything. So you can be picky with what reviews you want to have, but if there's legit negative feedback, you can always reply and respond to a review, and so you can always say like response within that review, and then the customer will be notified that you responded and that you addresses their like their worries, like whatever it is, and you can really you can really turn it around if you say, look, like we appreciate your feedback, we understand this, and we apologize, and you do it publicly so everyone can see it, and this creates even more trust. Because I believe if I look at reviews and I only see 5-star reviews, like hundreds and or even thousands of 5-star reviews, it seems a bit weird, because like some people will always have to say something negative. Like nothing is perfect, even an iPhone or whatever. You can always find something. And so some people will always say something 3 or 4-star worthy. And so I think it's good if a brand responds to their negative feedback in some sense.
Yeah, yeah. And the best negative feedback is something that can start a conversation. I
Yeah.
think that you get a lot of things that are, people do have just a bad experience for one reason or another. You hope that it's an outlier, but if they give you bad feedback that's just cuss words and just pure negativity and not really constructive, then that's, that is something that you could hide, or something that you just say, like, let's make sure this doesn't happen again as much as possible. But I think it's great when companies take the time to respond to a piece of feedback that's truly critical of either their systems or their support or the product itself. And really, if you're take pride in your business, especially if you're a small business owner, if you're somebody just getting started on Shopify, you should take that and say, I think I can do better. They're not the customer's always right to an extent.
Yeah.
And in some cases, when it comes to reviews, you just have to embrace all kinds of feedback and hope that you can build a business that people want to talk about.